Okay, under lockdown, level 3 still, and we being retired still at home, and people ask what we do with ourselves all day. It was quite easy. We cooked, and it's now 6:30 in the morning. Get ready to smoke a piece of pork belly on the what's it called, Bush Baby smoker, which is quite a cheap smoker from Checkers. The fire's ready to be lit. I've got charcoal in it this time. I usually use briquettes, but I'm trying charcoal for the first time because it's longer burning and I want to do a long slow smoke. I'm just going to have to watch the temperature because I think it does burn a bit hotter than briquettes. And inside the drum we've got the water bath filled with water and some rosemary sprigs from the garden. And over here we've got the piece of belly pork from Darling Meat Market. I bought it de-skinned and deboned and dry brined it overnight in kitchen salt, which is similar to the American kosher salt, and a bit of 6-gun spice and some fennel seeds on top. And in soaking away in a little jug here we've got 2 of Rudy's cherry wood chunks. I find soaking them makes them last quite a lot longer. They smoke for, these 2 should probably last most of the whole smoke. And I'm wind drying it before it goes in the smoker because I know that putting in dried, the smoky flavour takes a bit better to the meat and works a bit better. Anyway, we shall now go and light the fire and hopefully get everything on the go. And we're smoking. If you can see the temperature gauge there, it's just over 100. I like to keep it 105, 107 degrees, which is 225 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the sort of accepted temperature, and we should have a nice long slow smoke. Okay, it's been on for just over 3 hours now, so we're going to give it a temperature test to try and get an internal temperature of 74 degrees, and if it's reached that, we'll take it out, wrap it in foil, put it back in, and for probably about another hour, and try and get an internal temperature of 94 degrees. Right, I tested the internal temperature with a thermometer. It was actually 75.2, so that's perfect. Taken it out, wrapped it in foil, and now it's going to go back in for another hour or so. I've let it go in the foil for at least about an hour and a bit, and taken it out, and I'm going to let it stand for probably half an hour. I haven't tested the temperature, but I think it's going to be okay, and we'll have a look once I've opened it up. Basted with some homemade barbecue sauce that I whipped up this morning, and put it back in the smoker to glaze. Right, here's the finished product, and it's glazed away quite nicely in the smoker. I would have probably liked the temperature to be a bit hotter and glazed a bit more. And Colin's whipped up a beautiful salad with couscous, pumpkin seeds and butternut and parsley, and I'm sure quite a few other odds and ends in it. Really looking forward to it. Well, here we have it up on the plate, and the couscous salad looks delicious with the pork, and on the right Colin's made a lovely homemade apple sauce, and as you can see we've still got wine. Fortunately, we did stock up a little bit in December before Christmas, and we've still got some stocks left over with the alcohol ban at the moment.